I accidentally changed the microphone level. I don't know if this is actually what it used to be. Might be louder than usual today. I don't know. It's in the yellow. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's fine. Accidentally clicked something. Okay, let's go on Twitch. I forgot to pull up the chat. So here it is. I'll click pop out. And there it is. There is the chat. Let me go open this layout. Oh, there it is. That's the wrong window. This window. There it is. There's this window. Look at that. What is that badge? What's that? What is that? What is that, Toaster? Game developer? Yo, he is a game developer. Toaster officially recognized for his accomplishments. How did you get that? How do they approve you for this? Do you go on Twitch and be like, hey, I'm the developer of popular arcade game. Not arcade game. You know, what if they added it to arcades? We have dev in chat. Anyway, let me greet people. Welcome Duck, Cast, Sandy Penny, Mushroom, Nutritious, K Peluche. Thank you for the 4 months, not you Lawrence. Toaster. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got people. We're back again, back on the lake. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. You have to be a game that's listed on Twitch, and then check your email and identify and stuff. What if it's just like some random, like... Because I know there's games that you can put whatever you want, right? It's like HoloCure, right? It's not like, it's not on Steam. It's like on Itch.io. I don't know. What about the person that made the game called I'm Only Sleeping? It could be like, yo, I'm the guy who made that game that everyone loves. The game that everyone plays on their subathon, I'm Only Sleeping. I think that guy could have the game dev badge, and then people will be like, I know that guy. I know that game. But they don't actually know the game. They just know the name of the game. Anyway, that's cool. Did you get anything special for that, or just like, just get a badge? Show up in chat, and but what the, we got a dev in chat. Could have the privilege of interacting with the Toaster Koishi. Imagine that. Imagine having a game developer in your chat. Do they have VTube Studio as like a category on Twitch? Because I mean, it is like a thing you can open on Steam. Like if it's on Steam, does it automatically get added? Actually, let me check. Let me check. Is VTube Studio on here? I'm gonna go to my computer. See if I can set my category, even though I'm not playing VTube Studio today. Let's see. VTuber Simulator? VTuber Beats? VTuber Baseball? It's not. VTube Studio is not on. It's not a valid game on Twitch. Isn't that messed up? It's kind of like a game. Well, so I lowered my bitrate to, I set it to 4K, like 4,000 kilobits per second. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if it looks worse or better. It does turn, like, yellow sometimes. I could have set up, like, I looked up variable bitrate streaming on Twitch, and they don't recommend it. So I decided not to do it. Welcome that one random Asian guy. You get access to detailed stats. Whoa. Oh yeah, that you have the drops and stuff like that. I remember those. There's some games where if you watch a streamer play it, after like 2 hours or something, you get special in-game bonuses. They had that for like Overwatch. When I played Overwatch for like a week, they would have things where like, oh yeah, watch the Overwatch League, and then you gain points for every few minutes you watch. And what I did was I had I had an Overwatch stream playing at like 144p, audio muted in a different tab, and then I just gathered points. And then I unlocked like a special Overwatch skin, and then I stopped playing because I realized I don't actually like Overwatch. Yes, welcome Lofki. I'm turning the badge off because it's intimidating. Just show up in someone's chat. You could put on the badge when you go into someone's chat and they're playing Archaea. Be like, hey, it's me, I'm the developer. I made this game. And then they will respect you. Yo, that's the toaster. You go into the credits. Make sure that tell them your name's in there. Welcome Hamflow. Yeah, the dev. That's cool. You get to see like how many people are playing. Actually, like what can you see in the stats that you can't see from like public? It's like you can just click the Archaea tag and you can see who's streaming. What are the detailed stats? Is there a page that they go into this stuff? Do they describe the benefits on a website? Every time I go into an Archaea chat, either the streamer or one of the viewers instantly recognizes you. And everyone knows, everyone already knows Toaster. This guy, everyone knows him. It's surprising because it's such a common name. It's just Toaster, not even Toaster Koishi. It's just Toaster, right? I'm assuming that's the name that people know you by. How do they know it's not just some other toaster? It isn't a common name, but it's just a word though. It's just like a thing in your kitchen. Like what if someone named themselves like Boat? Or like radio, or like bear. It's just a word. We had multiple toasters in chat sometimes, right? I remember there were times when we had multiple toasters. We're like, wait a second, you can't have 2 toasters. I'm pretty sure we've had 3 toasters even, not at the same time, but like over the course of this channel existing and people showing up in chat. I'm pretty sure I've seen 3 toasters at least. I know, I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah, it's Wednesday. My internet is hopefully better today. Look, it turned yellow. I think my issue was that, like, if I set my bitrate to 6,000, which is what it is at default, like, if it ever goes below that, it cuts off like a bunch of it, and then it just hangs. So maybe if I just set my stream like 4K, not 4K like the resolution, but like 4,000 kilobits per second instead of 6,000, like when it drops below a certain number, it's not as bad, maybe? I guess we can find out. Next time I stream on a non-VR game, then maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Imagine naming yourself. Yeah, Hamflow's name is literally just his name. A lot of the dedicated fans know that my full handle is Toaster Koishi. That's my Twitter and full Discord handle. What? Doxed Discord handle? First name Toaster. Last name yeah, name. Hamflow's name has been doxed so many times. You can't go anywhere on the internet without people saying, who's this Hamflow guy? You go on websites, you're not even looking for it. And be like, do you know Hamflow's real identity? Who is this man? And why does he flow? How is he flowing? How does he flow so well? And why is he blue? We'll never know. We'll never know. He just likes the color blue. Anyway, I don't know. When I first started the stream, I accidentally clicked this thing with the mic. I'm gonna assume the audio is fine. Maybe it could be a bit louder, I don't know. Oh, now my bitrate's red. Now it's red. Welcome, Bone Miser. The bear, I don't think you'll see the bear. Based on the official tweet from the game dev's Twitter, they said you're at a safe distance from the bear, which leads me to believe that it doesn't spawn near you. It's always off in the distance, safely looking, and no bears, literally no bears. Yesterday Uwu2Oba was doing a stream where he was AI generating a bunch of art, and I'm surprised at how good it is. He did like AI generated versions based on my clothing and hair, and they look pretty well made. What's your guys' thought about AI generated art? We're gonna get into this debate. AI is gonna take over. We'll be like, oh no, we never saw it coming. It's good at making anime stuff, but like, right, it was trained on like Danboru, the website with all the anime art that's been stolen from from Pixiv. But people are really good at tagging stuff. So like, you can be really specific. There is a Wolfie style tag on there. But then it usually includes like, it's not just Wolfie style by itself, there's like other stuff. It's fine as long as it's disclaimed and not trying to be passed as anything else. I think like if you post it in a public place, you have to be like, you have to say, this is AI generated. And don't use like, if VTubers have tags, you know, don't use their fan art tags or stuff like that. But then there's also issues, like, I don't know, if you're posting it in public, like, it could be, like, directly sourced by an existing artwork, and you would have no idea until the artist finds it and it's like, wait a second, this is like an exact, like, literally the exact pose, the exact facial expression as one of their existing arts, and you would never know. So I think that's the issue. Many ethical implications. Yeah, quite the contentious. Yes, quite contentious indeed. So true. So true. But it is impressive. People have been... There's like one guy in the Karagi Discord that's like training a novel AI model based specifically on Karagi. And actually, it's like, it looks really good. Some of the art is really good. But then it's also like, man, this art's so good, but like, you can't really use it. Because you, like, I don't know. You can't really use it for stuff. Like, if you use it for like a stream thumbnail, it takes away from like the soul, right, you know? Oh, look, this was, oh, this looks so good, where can I find more from this artist? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know, we just fed a bunch of things into a machine, and then it made it. Who knows if it stole this from somewhere? Who knows? How do I train the AI on my art? It's probably a guide. You can probably look it up. If you actually wanted to do it, you probably could. Look, someone could be training a Wolfie style art model right now, and we would never know. Be a guy who claims to be me, and then he posts stuff. It's like, look, this is exactly Wolfie's style. I didn't know Wolfie was drawing this VTuber now. Oh, Wolfie's watching this VTuber now? I didn't know. We would never know. I mean, you guys would know. Welcome, Leaflet. At what point is the AI a tool? If a person uses the AI and draws a model to create something, people should disclose custom brushes. I guess, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's like, it's totally new. I'm sure people said the same thing about cameras when they first came out. It's like, man, this guy is taking a camera. It took me 2 weeks to draw the whole thing. And this guy just points his camera at the thing and makes something. So I don't know, it's something like that. Yo, AI art discussion. I learned that emote is leaflets from last time. We were just, people were posting emotes and it's like, wait, that looks like leaflet. But leaflet's not green. And then someone explained the lore. And now I know. Renaissance paintings. Look, if I took a photo of this thing instead of drawing it, look at that beautiful waterfall. It was not sketched by someone. I simply had to point a camera at it. Look at that. Look at that. This looks so good. Look at that. Look at this photo. The soul of the photographer. Right there. Right there. Look at that. Amazing. I did that. I made this. I need credit. Please credit me. Cameras will never take off. Yo, cameras, imagine cameras. You gotta like, remember back in the day, you guys remember this, were you there? You got the big cameras. You had to like pull like a tarp over you. And why did they have to do that? Like they had to, the photographer had to be in darkness as well. Was there a reason for that? Or I guess because like when you're looking through the camera lens, that stuff has to be in the dark. I don't know. Camera, yeah, smartphones. This guy's got a smartphone. Maybe for comfort. You guys ever make? I remember when I was in college, we were learning about like optics or whatever, physics. Like, you know, you have like lenses and stuff like that. We made like actual pinhole cameras, and you have like a box. It's like dark. You just put it down somewhere. You wait for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, and then the light going through like a hole in a camera. Oh man, my voice. It just like, it just does it. And I was like, what the heck? That's cool. I think a lot of people don't even do yet is the level you can manipulate. Ah, my voice. I should hydrate soon. I know it's only been 20 something minutes. I've been talking a lot. You can manipulate the AI to do what you want. It's kind of hard to say what is or what isn't art. Yeah, I remember like when everyone was playing with the DALL-E Mini, they're trying to get it to generate stuff. It all looked like really wonky. You're just like, man, this is so funny. But then like once it starts, you get like an AI model specifically trained on like anime stuff. Like, what, this looks like something you could draw. You could spend, you know, like a year practicing to draw this. And then that's when people start being concerned. They're like, when it's just like a funny toy, and it looks like, haha, look at this, it's so silly. You can put Among Us in the style of Super Mario. And then like, oh wait, no, they're replacing anime artists. How could they can't do this? Same thing for like landscape artists. Right, if someone painted this thing, it'd take you a long time to do it. But then an AI can just be like, yeah, I know what a tree looks like. And then they do it. Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna hydrate. Give me 1 second. Actually, 30 seconds. 35 seconds. Okay. Remember Polaroids? They still make those, right? Polaroid is still making like disposable cameras. Well, not disposable, but like things that print out photos like in real time. Like I feel like it's hard to sell those, right? Because people can just, when you take a photo, you're like spending actual resources instead of just like snapping it on your phone. I guess there's still some demand for it. See, Novel has an editor, so I had to make a thumbnail today. I was drawing directly on the image. Yeah, I think there are ones where like you give it an idea of what you want, and then it's kind of like it just generates something based on it. Like I was watching Uhuto's stream yesterday, and he was like, you have an AI generate something, and then like you choose a part of the picture that you like, and then it sort of like regenerates stuff similar to that. It's like it's very interesting. It's like, how does it do that? Like, I remember a long time ago, people were like, I think Nvidia had a thing where if you wanted to like make a landscape photo or something, you draw like where the grass is, you just give it like a solid green color. You paint the sky, it's just like a solid blue. And then it'll generate like a pretty nice looking scenery thing. Like, man, technology. I even had, remember that time ago when I was like, we're gonna use DALL-E Mini to generate like fake VTubers, and then they all look super wonky. Like, huh, this is so funny. Look at this thing. And none of them actually look that good. But now it's only been like a few months. Just like if someone trains a model specifically on something, I don't know. We got stuff happening. But then it also caused this issue where like it was trained on Danbaru, but then like a lot of the artists who recognize their style were like, wait a second, they're putting my art on this website. And then I think they got a lot of takedowns. And apparently what they used to do was just like, if an artist didn't want their art on there, you would just like contact them. But I think now you actually have to formally submit like a DMC thing, because I think they've been getting like too many takedown requests as like novel AIs become more popular. AI generated games. I don't know, maybe there's already one. You would never know. What if they're AI generating the NFTs? Yo, what if the apes? What if the AI generated the ape NFTs? Welcome, Uwuto. I cannot escape AI conversation. You caused this. This conversation was entirely caused by your stream yesterday. It's like, oh look, he made these things. And then now I am discussing, literally disgust. Disgust. Like we're discussing it, but it's not disgusting, you know. Words? How do words work? I suppose I don't see the difference between an AI learning and creating something, someone's style versus a person doing it. I don't know, it's like complicated, man. The machines, man. The machines, man. They'll take our jobs. They're gonna take my job. Me, who hasn't drawn anything in months. Think about me, okay? If someone can... I don't know. I should draw. I don't know. I haven't drawn in so long. VTube Studio create.swf. I want to see someone use novel AI to like... What happens if you... Can you generate a Wolfie style thing with that? Because I know Uwuto, he tried it yesterday. But it like just ignored the keyword. Have you tried Wolfie _ parentheses style? Close parentheses. You can't. I've made a lot of disturbing harm. I'll create.swf. You probably could. You could probably do something. I guess if you drew like the version where you can draw stuff and then it'll make something based on. What if you put in like just can it do animations? It probably can't do animations. Like I think part of the one of the AI things also is like AI generating like videos of stuff is much harder, because if you're just generating one image and it looks fine, but then with videos you need to have like the images, like one frame can't be too different from the next frame, otherwise it looks janky. And so while you could probably train something to generate like a Wolfie style like still image, it would be really hard to get it to do an animation probably. And watch as I'm saying this, and then maybe like a month from now someone's like, here's a thing that generates AI animations, whoa. Is this still up? It's still up. I think you have to, like, since Flash is dead, you have to do something else to get it to work. There's a way to do it probably. I know the community is probably still active. There are definitely people still making stuff with it. Is my style open source? I guess it is. Typically for art, it's like Creative Commons. You wouldn't use software licensing for art. I mean, you could, but it'd be weird. So welcome, Bunko. If you could train an AI to make your gifts perfectly from my brain, would I use it? Well, I would probably still draw, because I don't know, something about like I could do it myself. I feel like if I were to use an AI, I would use it to do something that I can't do myself. Or I guess it would be easier to do it. I don't know. I have no idea. Because I feel like if I'm not the one putting effort into it, then it's like I don't know. It's different because like a long time ago, when I was drawing fan art, it was like of fictional characters, you know. I mean, they're still fictional. They're still sort of fictional now, but like they're like VTubers that there's like based on real people, I guess. It's hard to say. Because like the only reason I do art is like when I'm motivated to like draw something. Like someone does something on stream, or like they have some event, and like that's cool. I want to make like a, you know, animation based on it. If I'm just putting like keywords into a prompt, it just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like I should be getting credit for that, you know. But then it's also like, well, photographers, like you could say photographers aren't really, you know, they're just clicking the camera. But then there's like composition. I don't know. It's difficult. You got ethics. You push the button. Yeah, literally based on events. Actually, Chia, I think Chia's like 1 year anniversary is coming up soon. I could do a Chia animation. Chia VTuber. When was the last time I actually drew something? I think it was like 3 months ago. Just 3 months ago. It was for Pomu's 1 year. No, Pomu's birthday. 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure that's the last thing I drew. It's been a long time. But what would I draw? That's the issue. I don't even draw that much nowadays. I don't know. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to be motivated. And like when I look back at how much I drew back when like Holo EN first debuted, it's like I've never produced art at that rate in like ever. And definitely it could not last forever. You know, feeling motivated to do stuff. Also imagine at the imagine like if artist AIs were so advanced that they could develop burnout. Like, you know how real artists, right? When you draw stuff, you're just like, oh, this is cool. And then after a while, you're like, I feel so demotivated. I don't feel like drawing right now. I got other stuff to do. Imagine if AI started doing that. You request too much stuff, and they're just like, oh, I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna give you a sketch today. I know you requested this thing, but I'm just gonna stop. And then you give it the money. Welcome, Laketh. Yeah, AI burnout. The daily Katsu doesn't really. Yeah, every day I draw Aikatsu stuff, but I feel like that doesn't even count. It's just like it's a habit now. But since I switched to iPhone, it's actually really annoying to draw on that app. The app that I use for those daily drawings is the Google Keep note-taking app, It definitely wasn't meant for drawing, but I just use it for that. And I think I'm running into some limitations. But it's definitely more optimized for Android devices, because I noticed every time I try to draw, like after a while it'll stop responding. You have to like go back, click the picture again. Like, man, this is such a downgrade. It's bad. It's simply bad. I don't know, computers are like this. Sometimes I can see it happening when you use too much RAM. There's Google Keep for iPhones, yeah. I think all the Android apps for Google, like they're all there. They're definitely not as good on iOS though. Like I use Google Photos to back up my photos and stuff like that. I notice on iOS, I have to open the app to get it to sync. Right, on Android, if you take a photo, it'll just get synced automatically in the background. And I don't know if like the iOS thing, if like you have to do something specific, but I always have to open the app to get it to sync. It's kind of annoying. And I guess I no longer get the unlimited upload, because like if you have a Pixel phone, you still have unlimited photo uploads to Google Photos. But then now that I'm on iOS, I don't have that. Then again, I've only used like less than 1 gig out of my like 15 gigs that you get for free. So maybe, hopefully I'll never run out. If I do run out, I'll have to pay like $1 or $2 per month. And but I'm already paying for iCloud. I'm paying 99 cents a month for iCloud. Can you believe that? 50 gigabytes of storage for $1 a month. That's simply too much. It's actually very reasonable. But as a consumer, I would like to get everything for free, because that's the best. That's the best. You pay $0 and then you get unlimited access to something. Cloud storage is so cheap. It is pretty cheap, you know. It's actually very cheap. You ever think about how weird it is? Technology, like we're storing stuff on servers. If you tried explaining, I keep saying this sometimes, but like, you try explaining our technology to like a cat or something, they would not even be able to like visualize. Like you say like, oh, we're storing images in a server. What the heck is that? How do you even do that? You have buildings that are built specifically to have servers, and those servers have storage, and they store photos, and those photos are so cheap to store. But then a cat is just like, what do you mean? Just give me the food. What do you mean the photos? Oh, you're telling me the ones and zeros. You're telling me the electricity, the ones and zeros encode to data, and then that data, that electricity, those signals somehow get stored in like a block. The blockchain? You explain the blockchain to a cat? Now what the heck is that? Blockchain? The only block I want is the dry food. The cat food that's block shaped. That's what they say. Except they don't understand English, so they'll just say meow. You know, apparently when cats say meow, they evolved that way to speak to humans. Like cats apparently don't meow at each other. What's up with that? Is that messed up or what? And you think like, what about that one YouTube video where there's 2 cats that are meowing at each other? Why are they doing that? Let's see, there's too many layers. You have to give the whole history to get to the point where we're storing images in the server. Yeah, you have to explain like like photos, like how we get photos stored digitally. You have to explain transistors. explain circuits, electricity. Or just building stuff. And sometimes when I think about like how much plastic is used, so recently I've been watching like a lot of YouTube videos at night about like people traveling in Japan, and they're like, oh, look at this wacky stuff in Japan. Look at how much plastic they use to wrap stuff with. And then when I think about it, it's just like, yeah, we do use a lot of plastic. Society, we use a lot of plastic. Like, you buy something from the store, it's like wrapped in plastic, and that's for like one thing, and then you just throw it away. What's up with that? What's up with that? This simply is too much. You think the AIs would develop plastic? I don't think so. Yeah, we do be looking at a glowing rectangle though. Just like right now. I'm looking at a rectangle, but this rectangle is in the sky. It's different. So you guys, you're looking at a rectangle like as a monitor, as a phone. But I got this one floating. It's real. This is real. You can touch it. Look at this. It's real. I mean, I guess you could touch the phone as well. I don't know. You could touch your monitor. That's also real. But this is real. This is the most real. Explain NFTs here, bet. Yeah, hey cat. People call their cat, right? Hey cat, I just purchased an ape. Would you like to see? And then the cat says meow. Like, oh cat, you don't understand. You don't understand the blockchain. Let me explain to you. We need a decentralized authority. We need a decentralized authority. Get out of here. Oops. That's what they say. That's what they're like. Decentralized, don't trust the government to store your money. Look, I know I spent $10,000 on an ape. You can't shame me, cat. I pay for your food. I can do whatever I want. Anyway, we should probably be fishing. I haven't... It's been 40 something minutes. I haven't actually cast a rod yet. There it is. Do I have some knowledge in cybersecurity? Well, that's a very broad subject. I guess, don't we all have some knowledge in cybersecurity? I use a password manager. Does that count? I know how to use curl, netstat, proxies. I don't know. Does that count? I had a cat that didn't know how to meow. Do cats, are they born knowing how to meow? They learn this from interacting with other cats. Like, if a cat knows how to meow, and then it gives birth to another cat, and the cat learns from its parent. I don't know. Single-use plastic needs to be outlawed. There's so much of it. Like, that's like one of the videos I watch is just like, hey, look, in Japan they individually wrap plastic around bananas. It's like, wow. Like, the banana's already wrapped by nature, right? The banana peel. I mean, unless you're one of those psychos that like eats a banana peel because a VTuber did it. One of those guys, you know that guy. One of those. Yeah, right. Exactly. And people like if you like, I think if you go into Whole Foods, right? They have like they have oranges that are pre-sliced, but then they put the pre-sliced oranges into like a container. Like, but like it comes in a container. It's called the peel. You can just buy it with the peel. I don't know. I know people say it's for like people with disabilities and people that have issues with, you know, peeling the thing. But still, this is plastic. That's a lot of plastic. It's too much. All that plastic. it's mostly for lazy people. You could say that about like a lot of like people say like infomercials that are like useless stuff. Like when would anyone ever use this? There's always the thing where people are like, oh no, this was actually made for people that have disabilities. But then like they have to, in order to sell it, they have to sell it to the common person. Right? Because there's stuff like, I don't know, just easy to use things. But I don't know if the the free peeled oranges are specifically for those people. Probably not. If you have issues peeling, how are you going to open clamshell packaging? Look, it is not that simple. You have to consider many factors, such as climate change and unions, and also the blockchain, okay? You have to understand these things before I can explain anything to you. Simply, it's not that simple. You have to understand how the blockchain affects people's perceptions of plastic, microplastics even. What are microplastics? I've heard that term more recently. I feel like in the past few years. What about megaplastics? I've said this before. I've definitely brought this up. What about megaplastics? Everyone's talking about microplastics. Will someone think about the regular plastic? What about the gigaplastics? What about the milliplastics? Look at how big this fish is. It's our first fish. This is a huge fish. Look at that fish. All tech for disabled people is funded by lazy people. I'm doing them a favor by being lazy. It does benefit society. It do be benefiting society. Micro's plastics. Isn't that the guy from the Discovery Channel? Micro. Yeah, that guy. The guy from Dirty Jobs. Steve Jobs. Mr. Jobs. Who is Dirty Jobs? Bofon? Who's Steve Jobs? They're delicious. I eat a scoop every day. Can you buy microplastics? You think if you buy microplastics, do they come in like a plastic container? Like a plastic spoon? Yes, they do. Plastics don't break down, they just become more and smaller bits. True. Oh, that's what microplastics, they're just like regular plastics over time. They become micro. They sell them at Whole Foods. Do you think Whole Foods, do they sell partial foods? Do you think you go in there and be like, can I buy like part of this orange? Excuse me? This is Whole Foods. You're gonna come in here and tell me you want to buy partial foods? They'll kick you out and be like, frickin', this guy comes in here. This guy wants partial foods. Doesn't he know Jeff Bezos only allows us to sell Whole Foods? They do a lawsuit. They sell the slice orange. No, but the slice orange is whole. It's the whole orange minus the peel. Okay, it can still be a whole food if you redefine what the whole is, right? You could say it's not the whole orange, but it's the whole orange without the peel. Just redefine what 100% is. It's like, I know it's not the whole orange. It's just like part of the whole orange, but that part is a whole. They're broken into gravel sand size. Fish can sometimes eat it. Look, if I was a fish, I would simply just not eat the microplastics. You ever think about this? The whole, like, the turtles The turtles with the plastic straws. Why don't they just not eat it, huh? What's wrong with those guys? Why don't they just not eat the plastics? I wouldn't eat the plastics. And I went to college, okay? So maybe those fish should just go to college. They should learn. They should be educated. Have you considered that we just aren't educating the fish? Maybe they just don't know. They see the plastic and they're like, "Oh, this looks like food." But if we told them, "Hey, look out for this," then they would know. It's that simple. Just make a fish college. No, fish school. Yeah, fish school. They do that. It's called a school. They have that already. They have a school of fish. And yet they don't know this? What are they teaching them? What are they even teaching them in this school? Are they even learning at all? Yeah, Whole Food, donut holes. It's messed up. Why do they call them donut holes? It's like a hole is like a negative concept. It's like the existence of antimatter. Is that what antimatter is? Is a donut hole antimatter? It's probably not. Welcome, Art Sounds. Why did they call it Greenland? Yeah, why did they call it oven? You oven the cold food. And all out hot eat the food. Ever think about this? Do you ever think about this? Let's see, when water moves really fast and straws become bullets, turtles need to avoid straws. Look, it's that simple. It's that simple. It's just Toho. They should just avoid things. Why do you cook bacon but bake cookies? You're just being too specific here. It's too specific. You're baking cookies. You're cooking bacon. You're not cookies bacon. You're baking cookies. Baking. Greenland is actually becoming green and farmable? What? It's like Greenland it's green. It's not. It's like ice. It's full of ice. It's like that meme with the cat and it says full of pilk or whatever. Greenland, full of ice. Someone should make that meme. Someone do that. Take that meme with the cat with the arrow. And then instead of the cat, put like a rectangle, it says Greenland. And then change the arrow that says full of whatever. Change it to say full of ice. It'll do. You'll get 1,000 likes on Twitter. Confirmed. It'll get reposted on the Twitter accounts that Steel posts. Full of ice. And what else is full of ice? A freezer. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right, I said it. Pilk actually isn't that bad. Yeah, I feel like people make out Pilk to be worse than it is. Because like when you think about it, I've mentioned this before. I thought it seemed gross, but then when Salome from Nijisanji JP, she tried Pilk for the first time, and she said I can't talk. It had like a creamy texture. It's like wait, it's like when people have like Coke floats, right? It's like Coca-Cola and ice cream on top, and then when that ice cream melts, it's just milk, sweetened milk, right? So it's like Pilk is kind of just like an ice cream float, except it's melted and less sweet. But the sweetness comes from the Pepsi, so I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad. But what if it's empty? What's empty? Greenland? The cat? What if the cat is empty? How did the cat become full of Pilk? The freezer? No, the freezer can never be empty. Pilk isn't disgusting, but I'm okay pretending it's disgusting. Yeah, oh no, Pilk, imagine. Imagine Pilk. Who here has actually tried Pilk? I thought it was just a meme, and then, I mean, it is a meme. But there are people actually doing it. There probably is someone out there that, like, does actually enjoy Pilk and drinks it regularly. Like, when people do something, like, ironically as a joke, and then they keep doing it to the point where it's like, is it even ironic anymore? It's just like, that's just what you do now. Haha, I'm gonna be so funny. I'm gonna drink Pilk, and then you do it, and you continue doing it. Like, haha, it's so ironic, right? Haha, guys. So funny. It's so ironic. It's not a joke. It's totally serious. I think someone will be here telling a joke about Pilk. They're totally serious about this. Anyway, going back to the environment. I was watching Northernlion stream today, and he brought up, he said, you know how like when people die, they can be buried or cremated? And then like, he said that there was a lady that was guilting him about wanting to be cremated because like, cremation creates like, you know, it affects the atmosphere because you're burning stuff. And he's just like, I'm dead, then what do I even care? Like, what do I even care? And, but then she was like, okay, there's like some alternative where instead of being buried or cremated, you guys know what sous vide is? It's like when you like boil a thing for long enough and then stuff happens. There's apparently you can do that with humans. Like instead of being cremated, like thrown into a fire, there's a thing where they just like boil your corpse for like a long time. And then like the meat just like falls off, because you know like when you're like you're making like cooking stuff, the meat just gets so tender it falls off. Apparently people do that with humans, not to eat, but like as an alternative to cremation. Apparently is better because it doesn't put it into the atmosphere. Strange. I never heard about it until today. Pepsi here tastes like soap. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Coke that much either, like Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. If I had to choose, I would choose Coca-Cola. But Pepsi tastes weird to me. Greenland is still mostly ice. Is it raining near me? No. I mean, I guess yes it is. In this game, I'm physically on a lake right now. Yeah, so yes, it is raining near me. Welcome, Slime Boulder. What emote is that? Whose emote is this? That's a Maple Winters emote. I thought it was like the character from Toho. You know that one character, that one demon character from Toho. That's another. There's a different Maple. Oh, Maple A. Okay, Maple A. Maple. Oh yeah, I've heard of this Maple. It's weird because they're both red, but I guess that's because maples are red. That makes sense. The other Maple, yeah. Okay. Streamer called out for not knowing both the Maples. That reminds you of the guy on Reddit who made tacos out of his severed foot. What? What? That's a thing that happened? I guess I should not be surprised. Things do happen on the internet. The small goblin? Yeah, the mine goblin? Canadians are red, are they? I see, yeah. Northernlion, he's Canadian, his theme is red. It's pretty common. And also, am I Canadian? Wolfie revealed to be Canadian. I do say Z sometimes. I just decided one day. What if instead of saying Z, I said Z? Like some kind of psycho behavior. Yes, I will say Z. I say Z sometimes. But I've not gotten to the point where I drink milk out of bags. This guy purposely puts his milk in bag. No. No, I said I don't do that. So welcome, Nari. And I caught the biggest freshwater fish in all the land. Why would I catch a fish in the land? I would be catching the fish in the water. Telling me there's land fish? Actually, that reminds me of the meme of like the fish coming out of the water into land, and then you have people with spears telling it to go back. You know, you guys know evolution. Are you guys familiar with the concept of evolution? When they had the fish that evolved to have legs. You got the fish walking into the shore. And people trying to poke it back. You're like, get back in there. You had your chance. Say no. I saw that there was like a recent tweet from Facebook/Meta, where they announced like leg tracking for their Switch. Not Switch. What does it say? The Oculus Quest. Sorry, the Meta Quest. And the tweet was simply like, "Hey, who's excited for legs? Legs are coming. Are you excited?" And then all the like a lot of posts from that are just like, yeah, just like the fish that came on shore and became when they evolved. It's so funny. Actually, let me show you guys. Since I'm in VR, I can actually show it in real time. Let me go to my desk. There we go. I'm going to my desk. Here we go. Okay. MetaQuest leg tracking tweet. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Let me check. I liked it on Twitter. Not this one. Oh, you can't see it unless you're logged in. Frickin' Twitter. Wait a second. What if I go to? Let me go to the alternative. Not Twitter. Go to this other one. How can I see my likes? Can you even do that? No. Okay, alright, I can't find it. Okay, is it this one? It's not this one. Let me look at Meta tracking. Legs. Was it legs? Quest. Where's the tweet? Can someone find legs are finally coming to MetaQuest? You guys, have you seen it? I can't believe that project is still alive. I guess the whole rebrand wouldn't make sense. Yeah, MetaQuest. What is the official, like, Meta's official Twitter account? This one, was it here? Legs? They just have a tweet that says legs. That's it. No, they had like another tweet. Legs are... Okay, let me look it up. Are you excited? What was the tweet? Dang it. Someone look for it. I can't see it without being logged in. I feel like now I feel like this has gone on too long that I'm overhyping it. I'll show it and then you'll be like, this is not actually that funny. This was not worth the setup. Meta legs. Actually, maybe I shouldn't look that up. MetaQuest leg tracking. You know, never mind. It's not even that funny. There it is. Yeah, this one. Legs are coming soon. Are you excited? They have like this. They have two people with legs. That's Mark Zuckerberg. And then you got people in the background without legs, and they're so excited. Look, Mark Zuckerberg's gonna give us legs one day. And then all the tweets, all the quote tweets are just like, oh no, there's a fur. Someone posted a furry in underwear. Okay, I'm not looking at that. Let's not look at the comments. Never mind. Pretend I didn't do this. There was like one reply to this tweet that I thought was really funny. Picture of fish coming onto land. Evolving. Yeah, this one. This image. This famous image of the fish coming onto land. Someone just posted this photo in response to this tweet. The legs, imagine this fish. The legs are coming soon. Are you excited? Anyway, that's it. That's the whole thing. I spent like 5 whole minutes for this. I spent too much time. Anyway, yes, that's it. That's it. That's the whole tweet. That's the whole stream. Goodbye. I'm kidding. No, there's more. There's more stream. I'm gonna stand up again. Okay, I'm back. Can't wait for my meta assigned legs. Never meta leg. My headset power is low. Oh yeah, I haven't. I didn't turn on my charging thing. Yeah, imagine if God tweeted out updates for real. Imagine you know, he did like the 7 days thing. You know how VTubers do like this? That's like, I got a new model. If I get 500 retweets, I'm gonna reveal the next part of my model. Imagine if God did that when he started the universe, assuming you believe in this stuff. Oh no, he's talking about religion. Imagine if God was like, "Hey guys, I'm revealing a new world reveal. Can I get 10 likes on this? I'm gonna reveal light. I'm gonna reveal darkness. Whatever it was. The 7 days. I don't know. I'm not religious, so I don't know. What if he did that? This is where I get canceled for not knowing. This guy doesn't know. Based on his other tweets. Based on my Picross comments. People are upset. No one's upset. No one's actually upset. Remember Picross when I said, you know who else picked Picross? Forget that. Forget I even said that. You know who picked Ross? Remember that? Rachel? This guy's out here repeating his own jokes. If I get 1,000 goat sacrifices, I'll reveal the platypus. Yo! How could he do that? How could he invent such a creature? Look, we got laughter even though I repeated the joke. This guy's recycling content and we have people that haven't seen the content until it's new to them. Imagine couldn't be me. I would never. I did not see the content originally. I was at one point, okay, every time I get recommended in Aoi stream and I click on it, I think, is Toaster here? The last time I got recommended one, you were not in chat. And I was disappointed. So what the heck? Recommended this stream by Toaster's Oshi and Toaster's not even in chat? I feel so cheated. I was looking at the video. I'm not actually that upset, just kind of, just a little bit. Enough that 3 or 4 times you were in chat. I guess that's not too unusual. What if people treated God making the world like Pokemon releases? But who was around to see it? I guess the angels? I guess the angels were there. Man, look at the animation on these humans. Man, they should have taken a longer time. And then you got people defending it. Look, okay, they got 6 billion humans, okay? They can't make all of them. They can't put animations into all of them. You know how many attacks they have? There's too many. Okay, they tried their hardest. Can't expect one guy, okay? They had one guy working on this. Yeah, Gen 1. You're telling me... So yeah, like Pokemon Evolutions? Oh look, this guy just evolves into like a slightly different looking guy. Or can it be like Pidgey, huh? Pidgey was the best Pokemon, okay? Got a bird. Evolution form. Slightly bigger bird. Third form. Another bigger bird. Look at human. Look at human evolution, okay? They're not even that different. You got monkey. You got a slightly less hairy monkey. You got a hairless monkey. What the heck? They even get worse. Look, their attacks are worse. It does less damage. The stats actually go down. Intelligence? Who needs that? Who needs that? SMH my head. SMH my head. I personally would pick Chandler. Would you pick Chandler? Yeah, this evolution. This evolution learned depression. That's too real. You can't say that. It has to be comedic. You're putting real things into this chat box. How could you? We come here to have fun, and you just show up talking about whatever it is you just said. Can't believe this guy. Anyway, I don't know. What was I talking about before this? Look, this is the fish that gained legs. Look at this guy. This guy. You think this guy's excited for legs? He's literally pogging right now. I just wanted to be included. No. It's fine. We're all in this together. The song from High School Musical. We're all in this together. I don't actually know that song. I just know every time someone says it, I'm like, yeah, that's the song. That's the song. I don't think I was in the target demographic for that movie. There were 3 of them. 3 High School Musicals. I only know this because of Niji Sanji. Elira Pandora is a huge fan of High School Musical. And I was made aware when watching her streams that there are 3 of them. And then some of them were not even in theaters. Some of them were just like direct to DVD or something. I think. I don't know. Yeah, same. Yes. Are you guys familiar with musicals from high school? The first 2 are TV movies, what? Oh, was the 3rd one in theaters? Wolfie High School Musical Karaoke one. I don't even know the songs. I would probably get copyright strikes, right? Oh, the 3rd one, okay. I see. It had enough attention that they were like, yeah, this'll do it. People will love to go to the theater. Remember when people used to go to the theater? I guess people still do it. But times are different now. Now there's COVID. And it sucks. I didn't watch the movies for the longest time, but I got exposed because they would play the songs as ads. I've never actually watched the Disney Channel. Okay, I feel like when we got cable, I think I was out of that demographic, because, I mean, my cousin would watch it, and he's like he's like 2 years older than me. But he would watch it, and I was just like, I don't get it. Phineas and Ferb, you're telling me this guy is like a triangle face? Ever seen this Phineas or Ferb, the triangle guy, looking straight at the camera is so cursed. Why is my hand over there? It's not actually over there. Look at that, look at that. Here it is. People are artificially forced to go to the theater because movies still release in theaters first. How could they do this? What's the last movie you guys have seen in theaters? I think for me, it was probably Weathering with You. Critically acclaimed movie by a guy who makes movies that are the same. Welcome, Jose. Probably Endgame. Avengers Endgame. Circle head? What do you mean? People's heads are normally circular. Have you seen a skull? They're pretty circular. They're very circular. So did I say hello, Jose? Welcome. If I didn't, now I did. There it is. I think before Weathering with You, the most recent movie I've seen in theaters was probably the other movie that he did. No, what was it? Your Name? That's the one. I think I saw the latest Spider-Man in theaters. You spelled Spider-Man wrong. Spider-Man. What's the newest? The Spider-Man Homecoming? Spider-Man No Way Home? Yeah, where's the dash? No Way Home. Did I like Weathering with You? I thought it was good. I liked Your Name better. Not Your Name as in like the name Art Sounds, but I liked the movie known as Your Name better than Weathering with You. Yes, no, I clarified. I did not mean Your Name specifically. You can read it as Spider-Man. Spider-Man. John Spider-Man. They're both kind of awful, but look at the scenery. Think about all the screenshots that people took as their wallpaper. Look at that wallpaper material. You're telling me his movie about a teenage boy and girl somehow falling in love? That's like all his movies. That's literally all his movies. His upcoming movie isn't his upcoming movie also that? And it's got nice backgrounds. Spiderman. Yeah, those were some movies. You guys remember movies? Moving images. That's all the anime movies that become successful. The newest one about the chair guy? Yeah. Well, Promare wasn't about a teenage boy and girl. Promare was pretty good. I didn't actually see the Chair movie trailer officially. I just saw like a parody of it. Someone like dubbed over it as if it was like some like 90s movie. I think it was Triple Q. Triple Q had a tweet about it. I think that's the first time I saw like a trailer for that. I laughed so hard at the trailer. What is it even about? It's just like a guy who turns into a chair. Sounds like a ProZD skit. Doesn't he literally have a thing where like a skit series where things are inanimate objects? Cherem anime. That's what it. Cherem anime. Promare is the last one I saw in theaters. Promare was so good. Like the dub, I feel like I like the dub of Promare so much more than the sub. It was good voice acting. That tweet was by Triple Q. What about his movie about the guy with the foot fetish and the teacher? I did not know that was a movie. I think of the Makoto Shinkai movies that I've seen are 5 centimeters per second. That one with the cat is his first thing. She and her cat or whatever. And then the two famous ones. ProZD quote retweeted the official movie trailer to... Yo, I can't believe they would copy ProZD like that. They stole that guy's content. ProZD sure is legit. He apparently never makes YouTube video thumbnails. Like, you know when you upload a video to YouTube, you have like the three, they pre-generate 3 options for you to choose from. He just chooses one of those. That's what I do. I don't make thumbnails. That's too much effort. He's just like ProZD, literally just like me. It's me for real. For real, for real. Actually, ProZD, he used my anime bingo generator once. I saw it, he tweeted about it. And I was like, yo, that's the guy that does the voice acting and the funny vines. He used my website. He made an anime bingo? For real. Garden of Words? I have not seen that one. Who is Billy Kametz? What did he do? Imagine making thumbnails. Oh yeah, that's the guy that knows. That's the guy that can recite Peter Pan from memory. That's the guy who eats food on YouTube sometimes in large quantities and ranks them. That's the guy who ate the entire menu of Wendy's and McDonald's over the course of several days. Something about those videos is like fun to watch. Like, why do I even care about them? Like, I'm not gonna eat those foods. But something about him rating it is just like, oh, look, this is like a mild tang. It's very similar to the spiceless version. Yeah, Wendy's. I knew someone was gonna say that. Actually, I was gonna say garden. Say like Garden D's. I was gonna say that, but then I didn't. And then I did. You know when streamers do that? When they say, oh yeah, I was gonna say this thing, and then they say the thing they were gonna say anyway? Like, oh yeah, I was gonna say this, but then, you know, but then I didn't. And I'm gonna say that if I did say that, then you're off the hook. You're not legally responsible for it anymore. Look, I was going to say this joke that it was not going to be funny. It would not have landed well. Instead, I'm just going to allude to the fact that I would have said it. And then if people are like, yo, that's funny, then you can take credit for it. And then if they don't find it funny, you can just be like, yeah, that's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say the joke. That's why it's funny. That's the meta. That's the meta nowadays. No more responsibility. Just pretend that you said something. And then everything will be good. Anyway, I should hydrate. It's been another hour. I do notice my bitrate has been turning orange. I don't know if it's still good. Is the video, is it stuttering at all? It could be. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I'm not really doing anything. The video could be stuttering. It's the audio that matters. Seems fine. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna make the same change on my regular streaming setup. Change it to 4,000 kilobits per second. And maybe it'll be better. Okay, let me hydrate. Alright. I have hydrated. I might have slightly burped there for a second. Wait, how's everyone's Wednesday? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Now Pomu has a stream. She's like on vacation, but then she left like a VOD. She's like playing the VODs live, pre-recorded content that people can react to. And I tune in sometimes because I'm a moderator and I see like, is someone misbehaving in chat? Can I ban someone in chat? Every time I've checked, there has been no one worth banning, so then I just don't. I just tune out. Report? What? You have to tell. What kind of reports are these? Report cards? Police report? Twitter report? Reporting scammers? It could mean anything. Report, status report? Like, I talked about this yesterday, but like, I don't have that much to talk about when it comes to my job anymore. Because everything's fine. I'm not on call. I don't get paid for anything. I got nothing. Things are like a bit slow. So I feel like nowadays, a lot of the stuff that I'm working on, I like wait for people to approve pull requests, but then they're like in a totally different time zone. And so like today, the latter half of the day, I was just sitting there waiting. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I could look for more work to do, but then like, why would I do that? Why would I even do that? Pomu is a genius. It's true, she is. What a pioneer. Billy Kamitz was the voice of Kala. Oh shoot, oh yeah, right, I think I remember reading about that. True. That was a good voice acting from that guy. It's a top secret JK report. What the? Secret reports? Like in Among Us? Remember in Among Us when they had the secret reports? I remember. No, I just made that up. I don't actually play Among Us. Although I do reference it a lot. Are there achievements to grab? Yeah, there are. I did all the missions. There are specific achievements, like you're supposed to catch a certain fish. They give you goals. I've done all of them. This trophy right here was from catching the final boss. And so this is post-game content. Even though there's probably like 10 different fish that I haven't even caught yet. Same wolfers. Same what? What even happened? It would be cool if they updated this game again. Like, it's really good as it is, but like, imagine they added like an autumn mode, like a winter mode. Imagine those trees were like orange. That'd be really nice. Imagine if they had like Halloween in this game. Ice fishing? No, ice fishing would be too different. It's drastically different. Can't wait for me to pick up and play Persona 5. I'll be honest, I don't think I will play Persona 5. Simply, JRPGs are simply too long. They take too much time. A lot of reading, a lot of lore. It's not really my thing. How long does it take to beat Persona 5? Isn't Persona 5 a JRPG? It's the same thing. They're all the same thing. Watch all the Persona 5 fans be upset at me. It's like, what do you mean? It's not the same thing. Come on, they got the different characters and they got lore. 80 hours. That's too much. That's too long. I'm not gonna spend 80 hours doing something. I played this game for like 90 hours. And how long have I been streaming this? Like months. If I played Persona 5, it would go on for like a year. 97 and a half hours. 300 hours? Were those hours all on stream? Actually, no. Persona 5 came out like a while ago. Quite some time ago. 97 and a half hours? That's too much. That's too long. I think my ideal length for a game nowadays is like 5 hours. If I could have a game that lasts about 2 streams, then that's perfectly fine. 173 hours. For a completionist, I feel like that's not too long. I would have expected like 300 plus hours. Like, I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for like 300 hours. And then at the very end I found out I locked myself out of doing 100% because I think I like sold an item that I wasn't meant to sell. And then I'm just like, well, I guess I can literally never do the remaining 2% of this game. That sucked. That was like the worst thing. 10 is a sweet spot. Yeah, for games. Or do you mean Persona 10? Obviously, they mean Persona 10. Persona 10. 100. Anyway, earlier, let's see. Slime Molder mentioned ice fishing. Have you guys seen, there's like a YouTube video, or YouTube channel, of like, they document the coldest place on Earth that's still inhabited by humans. Have you seen those videos? It's called like, I forget the name of the town. It's like somewhere like in the very north of Russia or something. And it gets like -70 °C normally. Just like, I never actually thought about this. There are people that live that far north. And I just got those videos in my recommended randomly one day. It's like, huh. Yeah, what is life like up there? It's like really hard. They don't have indoor toilets because the plumbing would it's like it can't support it. It's literally too cold. And every time they want to take a bath or shower, it's like a huge effort. They bathe like once a week because they need to gather the firewood. Actually, they gather ice, and then they have to like harvest. They actually go out and harvest ice, and then they gotta melt the ice with the firewood. I recommend watching some of those videos. Because you never think about it. It's literally too cold to do anything. But I feel like if that was me, I would just like move, right? Like what, like you think about people that live in such places, it's like so much effort. It's like if it was me, I would just go somewhere, I would literally just go somewhere else. Like I know, it's like the Amish, right? I mean, it's not like the Amish. But you know, like Amish people, they have like this thing where, like Rumspringa or something, where you go out into a different society, experience technology, and then you decide whether you wanna stay as an Amish person. Go out. I don't know. Actually, a lot of them actually go back. Maybe it's a similar thing here. It's like, well, you get used to the cold because you know nothing else. Yeah, I would simply not be cold. I think most people would agree. If you're given the option to be cold versus not cold, I'd probably pick not being cold, unless it's like really hot. If it's the other extreme. If I could choose between being very cold and very hot, I'd probably choose to be cold, because if you're cold, you can put on more stuff. Yeah, true. So true, so true. Welcome, Lucas Aid. You think they had spiritual reasons for not leaving? Maybe. I actually think I didn't watch, that. Didn't watch enough videos to know their reasoning. But it seems like a lot of them have like local businesses and stuff like that. Stuff. They got things. How many people can remove their skin? Who can relate? Who's out here removing their skin? Who's in here boiling themselves instead of being cremated? All of them. This is where people come in and say, "OMG me, I do that." Whoa. Slugs. Do slugs do that? Yeah, like he does Logan's Handflow, he does it. He does that. Thoughts on that Jane Salmon? Is that Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man? Or is that different? I don't know much about it. I did see the United States, like the United States Safety Commission has an official Twitter account, and it's just like they tweeted like, a guy who is a chainsaw or something? That seems unsafe. Yeah. So let me find, I'm gonna find it. This is the tweet where I can actually, sorry, this is the day when I can actually look up tweets. Yeah, the United States Safety Commission. Twitter. Let me find it. U.S. Product Safety Commission Twitter. Yeah, this one. The official verified account. It says... Up. You have to log in. It says, there's a man made of chainsaws. There's a chainsaw dog? Oh, then they turned it into an actual, like, public safety announcement about chainsaws. Okay, I saw this tweet before they went all serious. But they said, man made a chainsaw. Oh, this tweet is popping off. And then they started tweeting about actual chainsaw tips. I guess that's good. They got facts about chainsaw-related emergency injuries. Worms. Ukraine tweeted about One Piece. What did they say? I'm not sure you want to know. Okay, maybe I don't want to know. Is it about the meme? One Piece, the One Piece is real? Please do not reenact scenes you see in anime. What? You're telling me this man is made out of chainsaws? What's that about? It's worse? Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I don't feel like looking it up. I simply will not. Anyway. You guys know the One Piece is real? I was told that it's real. Do you believe this? Can you believe it's real? I do know. How did you find out? From the memes? You guys know that's a meme? The One Piece is real. And then there's a song. This is the song by Kanye West. Twitter trending. Welcome, Probs Not Jack. Yeah, that song. It's real. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Can they get much higher? I don't know. The teacher, yeah, imagine, remember when you're in elementary school and you ask, can I go to the bathroom? And the teacher's like, can I go to the bathroom? Sorry, may we get much higher? Fine. Fine, teacher. I will abide by your logics. I was here earlier, sorry, I don't know. Did I greet you? I probably did. What if I didn't? I've said this before, but like, I used to not understand what the teacher meant. Like, I didn't understand that by them saying, can you go to the bathroom? I was like, I thought they were just asking me. I didn't know they meant like, oh yeah, you should say may. So every time I would be like, can I go to the bathroom? And she's like, can you go to the bathroom? And I said yes, and then they're like, okay, you can go. I thought they were just, I thought that's just, they were asking me. And I never got confirmation that they did not try to correct me. I literally did not understand what they meant by that. It's like that one Twitter story about like, you know the quote, knowledge is power by Francis Bacon? There's that one tweet or like Reddit thread or something about a guy who just like, he thought it meant France is bacon, and he would always, like, every time someone said knowledge is power, he just says France is bacon, and they're like, yes! And he never understood. I feel like it's like a similar energy. It's like, he didn't know that they were trying to, I don't know. They're like, what? France is bacon? Did he know what he was baking? France? What is France baking? Yeah, me giving myself permission. It's like, Breaking Bad. He had to cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Cooking Mama? What if they had a cooking... They have a Cooking Mama collab? And he would say, Mama, we need to cook. It would go off. If you post it on Twitter, people would love it. No one would expect it. And then if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. They do be cooking. They do be cooking. Oops. I didn't know this was a universal thing that teachers did. I feel like it's pretty common. But then at some point, they just get so used to it. Like, may you go to the bathroom? Actually, like recently, speaking of teachers, do you guys ever like add your teachers on LinkedIn? For some reason, I haven't used LinkedIn in a long time. But like when I logged in, I noticed like I had one of my teachers like on my LinkedIn. And I was like, when did I add my teacher? I think maybe they sent me a request at some point. I didn't even have a LinkedIn when I was in high school. How did that happen? I have, but they've never responded. They're like, who's this? Who the heck is this guy? But then you look at it and you're like, wait, what are they doing now? Are they still like teaching? And usually they are. Usually that's the only thing they do. They have that one job. And they're either retired or just not teaching anymore. I mean, or still teaching. I did add one teacher on Facebook, never use Facebook anymore though. It is weird when you think about like, when you were in school, you're like a teenager, and they were like an adult. But now, like, now you're both adults, and now you're like equals, right? You can't just, you're not gonna talk to them and be like, hey, miss whatever. Is that you're just like, would you just call them by their first name? Wouldn't that also be weird? Would you always call them like Mr. or Mrs. whatever? Like, what if you did that and they're like, no, no, you're my student. You can never. Don't call me by my first name. You must use Mr. or Mrs. Always. Professor. Oh yeah, professor. Yeah. Their friends also pulled their high school physics teacher into a TTRPG. Like in high school or like, or like after high school? I wonder, like, what are my teachers doing nowadays? I feel like my college professors are still in college, at the same college. But like the high schoolers, what are they doing now? I guess I could look it up. I guess I could look up their names. Like there are websites where you can rate your professors / teachers, right? I think sometime after I graduated high school, I checked one of those sites, and like some of the reviews were still recent, and I was like, oh, good to see this this teacher's still doing the same stuff. Students are still have the same complaints that I had like 4 years ago. I think some professors would also be down for that. Tabletop RPGs. I've never actually done a tabletop RPG. Seems like it could be cool though. There's like so many of them though. You got Dungeons and Dragons, you got Pathfinder, World of Darkness. Sorry, not World of Darkness. Is it World of Darkness? I don't know, something else. Bunch. There's a lot. There's infinite of them. You could just make it up. It requires like a lot of imagination. The World of Darkness is one. Okay. I thought I was mixing it up with like. There's that one indie game. It might have also been something like World of Darkness, but not really. No, World of Shadow, I don't know. Something. 4 Souls? Binding of Isaac 4 Souls? Quick game of 4 Souls. It's a meme that very few will understand. Yes. Yes, it is. I feel like a lot of tabletop stuff. It requires like so much setup for a game that you'll rarely ever play. Right, sometimes explaining the rules takes just like a long time. Like, oh no, you have to like, you draw this card and then you read the rules and then you roll a dice and then you place the card face down. You rotate it horizontally. And then I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, and then everyone else at the table knows what they're doing. Like, I don't know what I'm just here. I'm literally just here. I'm so intimidated. They know the strategy. I'm just a guy. I'm literally just here. And then the next time I'll play this will probably be like a very long time from now. And then I forget what the rules are. Yeah, exactly. It takes so long. Like, I remember when I did like a collab some time ago. Last year, I think. Maybe 2 years ago? I don't know. Wait, no, it hasn't been 2 years. A year ago, I played a tabletop simulator with Chenna. And I like downloaded this random Animal Crossing tabletop game. It's like, oh, this seems cool. Animal Crossing is pretty simple. And then I read the rules and I was like, what the heck? What is this? Reading the rules, I'm just like, I can't comprehend this. So I'm just gonna give up and we'll do something else. It's It's been 10 years. This is when I streamed on YouTube. You guys remember YouTube? I remember YouTube. I was using YouTube today. Not streaming on it, but I was using it. I want to play a game with ProZD. Imagine if you could collab with him. You should add him on Twitter. At ProZD. Hey, wanna collab? He'll say yes. He'll be like, yeah, this guy, Art Sounds. Of course. Anything for Art Sounds. And then you'll collab, and then be like, man, this ProZD guy, actually, he's kind of a jerk. No, he's probably cool. He's probably one of the most cool people. But what if he wasn't? What if he actually was super uncool? You watch his videos and you're like, huh, this guy's so funny. Imagine interacting with him. You did the tweet? Cool. He will reply to it. He'll be like, Art Sounds? Yeah, I know this guy. Imagine if he was a lurker in your chat. And he was waiting this whole time for you to ask. I'm just like, oh man. This Art Sounds guy. I don't know. That does happen sometimes. I know some people that are famous. And then they lurk in Twitch chats sometimes. And you would never know that they were a fan of this one person. Because they never talk about it. Anywhere outside of their private Twitter. I subbed to your Patreon. Yo, ProZD. ProZD, what's your opinion on this thing? What's your next funny idea for a video? You could befriend ProZD and you could say, hey, look, I know this funny idea for a video you could do. You tell him about it. Yo, that's funny. It's the funniest idea I've ever seen. I'm gonna make a video about it, and I will credit you for the idea. And then he doesn't. What if he doesn't credit you? What if he steals your idea for a video? Be like, wow, he stole my idea. Go on Twitter, post a tweet longer. My experience with ProZD. I told him this funny joke. He made a video about it without crediting me. I told him, do the goofy voice, but you sing like a funny song. And then he did it. I was the one who told him to do that. Goofy voice. ProZD, will you be in Spy Family? Spy Cross Family? Oh, he's at table. Yo, tabletop gaming. He told you to goof off, like Goofy. I like the energy in ProZD's channel. Like, he has the funny skits. He has so much variety on his channel. Like, you know, like a lot of big content creators, they're like, if you're gonna be making different types of video, make like a separate channel for it, so it doesn't affect your like YouTube analytics or whatever. ProZD's just like, I don't care. I'll post the skits on the same channel I do my my food reviews. He does his like podcasts. He does his like tabletop game reviews, and you can see like the numbers are so drastically different. Like the skits get the most videos or the most views, and then the food reviews get the next most. And then like the podcasts and the other stuff, it barely gets any views, but he doesn't care. Or he has videos where he's just like reviewing Legos. Like very few people watch those, but you know, he's got other stuff to do. He doesn't care about the metrics. What a legit guy. I think he started doing TikToks as well. But then he started posting his TikToks on YouTube, but like cropping them so that they're not like landscape mode. Sorry, not vertical. What's it called? Portrait mode. Because I think if you upload a portrait mode video to YouTube, it automatically makes it into a YouTube short. And then like you can't monetize them. And so I think what happened was they started randomly turning his old videos into YouTube shorts. Videos that were getting a ton of views. And he doesn't get money for them anymore. It's like, frick you, YouTube. Now I'm gonna crop the videos. So it's Hori versus Verdi. Put an extra T in there, excuse me. Moderators ban this guy. He disrespected the water. How could you do this? Can't believe that ham flow guy. I'm gonna tell ProZD. I'll tell him you disrespected his legacy. Let's look at this tweet. Hey ProZ, you actually tweeted. I knew you would do it. He had to do it to him. Legit. This guy's legit. What's scary is that sometimes people do this kind of stuff like unironically. Like some people will actually do this with like an actual like established person thinking that they actually have a shot. Like I know you're doing it as a joke. You're gonna say it's not a joke, but it is. And then some people, they're like, hey, they'll go into someone's chat and just be like, hey, you want to collab? It's like someone that's like yeah, big content creators. Well, I can't wait to collab with my favorite whatever, favorite big streamer. And then they expect to actually get a response. It's like, funny post, please contact me. Want to collab? You know I don't even do collabs. What would I even collab? I should do more collabs. I should do collabs. But then like, I don't know, what would I even do? What do people even collab? Fishing? Risk of Rain 2? What is that? What is that other? Phasmophobia? I mean, you did, Artsound did invite me to a collab. That one time. The, Gartic Phone collab. The Gartic Phone collab with like 50 people in it. I was like, sure, I'll show up. And then I did. And then it went on for like 3 hours. It went on for like 3 hours and then I stopped. It's just like, I can't actually join anymore. This has gone on for too long. Yeah, Toaster, when are you gonna stream again? When will you finally be not busy enough to stream? I felt so bad. No. He said it. I said it. Yeah, when the Toaster... Look, this isn't even the real Toaster. He doesn't have his game developer badge. How do we even know it's him? It could literally be some other guy. Pretending to be Toaster. Oh, there it is, okay. Oh, it's him, it's the game developer. We got the dev in chat. Maybe in 30 years when I retire. Yo, he's gonna graduate. People screenshot this. This is when he Toaster, the Archaea developer, reveals that the game will not be supported 30 years from now. Post this on the Archaea subreddit. Can't believe Toaster said in this guy's chat that he doesn't plan on supporting the game 30 years from now. How could he abandon the Archaea community like this? I'm doing like a typing motion with my hand, but I feel like I wasn't looking low enough that you could see it. Oh, shame on this guy. We paid him money for Archaea. I think in 30 years you're gonna stop supporting this game. No, you put the year first, and then the month, and then the day. So that you can sort it lexigraphically. That's the meta. ISO 8601. That's what it is, right? 8601. I didn't just make that up. That's the number. ISO 86. You think I don't know my international date standards? ISO 8601. I knew it. It's the international standard. Right there. You think they're wrong? No. It was the Geneva Conventions. It provides a well-defined and unambiguous method of representing calendar dates and times. See, look at that. Look at that. They even got a stopwatch in here. Educate yourself on ISO 8601. He's right. He's right. How did I know that on the top of my head? Why don't you know that? I actually have a bookmarklet for for representing the current date time as ISO 8601. So it just shows up in my browser. Not this browser. My work browser on my work laptop. Because some of our services, they have documentation. Oh, you just type, you have to like type out the date format. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to format. It's like the year dash month dash day, and then the letter T, and then like the hour in 24-hour time padded with zeros, and then a colon, and then whatever. And they have like a Z in there somewhere. Yeah, truly the best. Excuse me. No, ISO 8601. This guy doesn't even know the international date standard. Just like this guy doesn't even know. The Z stands for zone. Time zone. Probably, I don't know. It probably stands for zone. Or Zimbabwe. Yes, the International Date Time Standard. What is that XKCD comic? Yo, ProZD, XKCD. Oh, look at that. They got a whole comic about it. Yeah, this is the correct day. The correct way, I mean. Oh, they got a cat? Anyway, if you learned something today, it's that thing. Welcome, Yoga King. Very unhinged stream. What do you mean? I'm like the most hinged VTuber of all time. Why does no one say hinged? It's always like they always say unhinged. People say hinged. Can you say someone is hinged? Most hinged VTuber, right here. Wolfie Wolfington. Discussing many things, such as the evolution of fish. to have legs. We talked about the AI generated art. Welcome, Lumina. People don't go off the rails. I mean, we are. Isn't everyone like off the rails though? Right, unless you're on a train or something, you're not on the rails. Right, we're on a boat. This boat is not on a rail. We're literally off the rails right now. You guys are probably also off the rails. Haven't been on the rails in years. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ruby on rails. Ruby off rails. They should make that. They should make that. Have you caught the King of the Lake? What do you think? What do you think this is? This is the proof that I caught it. I have it. It's right here. There's video evidence. Just go back, watch the VOD. It's on YouTube. I titled it The Final Boss of VR Fishing. Look at this photo. Look at this. Look at this photograph. Now whenever I see this, I'll think, oh yeah, that was the time we talked about AI generated art in photography. Also, what is this? You guys see this? There's like a laser. Oh, that's the rain. That's like a raindrop. Yeah, every time I do it makes me laugh. Look at this graph. How do fish end up in a lake? Do people put them there? Well, in this lake, yeah. Someone had to program the fish to put them in the water. But if you mean like in real life, the fish, they just show up. They just show up in the lake one day. God put them in, yeah, God on God for real. Literally God. It's why they say, you know, when Jesus walks on the water, he's just spawning the fish. That's how they spawn the fish. That's how they showed up. You think he just walked on the water for fun? No. No, they needed to spawn the fish. They couldn't do it remotely, because that would have been overpowered. They needed someone to actually go on the water for some quality control. So if you just spawn the fish in the water, like they could literally be anything. That's why the fish at the bottom of the water, like the bottom of the ocean, they're so messed up. Because you don't get the same level of quality control. They were spawned so far away you can't check them, and they're like what? They're like weird messed up creatures down there. We literally don't even know. SMH in my head, we literally don't even know what's down there. There's too many. Also, check this out. We got the physics. Breaking the laws of physics. We can stack these things in the air. It's real. Can't spawn fish remotely. Yeah, exactly. It'd be overpowered if they could do that. Spawning entities far away. They would never allow this. It would destroy the laws of physics. Get commit. Look at that plane. Look at that plane over there. Anyway, I don't know. You can turn off your game dev badge if you want. It was just a joke. You didn't actually need to turn it on. Okay, what else happened recently? Operation Sandwedge. What's that about? Yeah, let's read Wikipedia. Let's go to a random Wikipedia article. What do you think this will be? The 1976 Asia Golf Circuit? Yo! Golfing. They're golfing. Look at that. 20,000 USD. Wait, why is this in USD? What? It's in Asia. Why are they using the United States dollar? What else they got? Christopher Columbus, SMH. You guys know in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Remember that? Remember when that happened? Remember when that guy did that? Love Wikipedia. Yo, one of my favorite Asia golf circuits. Yeah, what's everyone's favorite Asia golf circuit? 1976 one. Look at another random article. You guys know Mindy Gledhill? She's a singer-songwriter from Eureka, California. She is also known for her guest vocal work for DJ Cascade, but Cascade spelled with a K instead of a C. He was voted America's Best DJ in 2011 and 2013. Okay. Do you guys know this? You know this guy? Or this girl? What's her name? Mindy? Mindy? Yo, you guys know Mindy? I don't know who that is. From that cartoon with the oh yeah, Billy and Mandy. That was Monday? Tuesday Adams? Hey, speaking of music, you guys know what math rock is? Every time someone explains it, I have no idea. People are like, it's like rock with weird time signatures. But as someone who doesn't understand music, I'm just like, I don't even know like what that is. I was recommended a group on Spotify today or yesterday. They're called Standards, and they have an album called like Fruits Town or Fruits Island or something. And then I listened to it and I was like, this is pretty good. I like this. And I checked the profile and they're like, oh yeah, this is like a math rock band. Like what the heck is a math rock? What is math rock? And you count to 4, but then you don't count to 4. But I can't tell. It's like the same thing. Let's look it up. You guys should listen to music. You guys know music? Are you aware of this thing known as music? Oh, my this thing, my chair has rolled over a wire. Okay, what was her name? Standards? Standards. Fruit Town. I love their video, their thumbnails. Look at this guy, he's just got like a big fruit. Isn't that cool? Look at this album art. Fruit Town? That's so cool. They do math rock. I don't know. I don't really know what math rock is. I've never seen a music. I've seen music. You know, like in when they do photos of like the group, they always have to look quirky, like this. Look at that. They can't just be standing there. You gotta be doing something. Is that a goat? What is that? A goat? Is that deer? R/math rock? What the? Also shoegaze. What is shoegaze? What is that? What is that? I don't know genres. Shoegaze is a genre of indie and alternative rock, characterized by ethereal nature of obscured vocals, guitar distortion, feedback, and overwhelming volume. Okay. It emerged in Ireland and the UK among groups that stood motionless during live performances in a detached, non-confrontational state. Okay. I see. Among, yeah, literally Among Us reference right here, 1980s, Among. Shoegaze is weird. I have a friend who is really into it. Imagine the aesthetic of someone just looking down at their shoes. That's what I assumed it was. Apparently there's like a really well-known like Vocaloid shoegaze album. Like one person, I think like one person that I've seen who's not even into anime or Vocaloids at all. There's like they listen to this one Vocaloid shoegaze, and they're like, "This is like some of the best shoegaze I've ever heard. I don't even know what Vocaloid is." Oh, that's where I heard it. Northern Lion, yeah. Okay, of course, r/Northern Lion. Okay, that's where I heard it. Apparently that one's really well known. And I don't know. Amogus. Yo, literally if you search Among, first result is Among Us. Yo, there's a song called Walk Among Us. It's the debut album by the American punk rock band Misfits. Among Us reference? The Wolf Among Us? They're literally here saying Among Us. Uncharted 2 Among Us? Yo. Injustice Gods Among Us? This is the video game featuring the Joker and Among Us. Can you believe Gods Among Us? Let's read about Among Us. Northern, oh, that's his cousin. Yeah, he's a lion. Yeah, not to be confused with the Wolf Among Us. What if they did a collab? What if they did a collab with the Wolf Among Us? They could put an Among Us in this game. You would never expect it. That's why it's the perfect thing. There's a manga. There's an Among Us manga. In December, H2 Interactive, who publishes Among Us in Japan, announced that a one-shot manga based on the game will be published. Let's see. Very cool. Cool. You guys know Among Us? It's kind of obscure. We got the British Academy Games Awards nomination. Why did I say it like that? The nomination? The nomination. Impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the video game industry. Oh, there's like a lot of references. This Wikipedia article has so many references. I see, I see. A little indie game. Is it not indie? Isn't it actually indie? Look, we got the Elder Toaster. Welcome, Happy Toaster. Happy Toaster 1 even. Did someone take the name Happy Toaster without the 1? That must be it. Is it still indie? It's still in. Isn't it still indie? Inner Sloth. At what point does something stop becoming indie? Like, can you say like, okay, this game has so many players that it's not indie anymore? But it is indie, right? The developer and the publisher is the same person, or same group of people. They have one designer, one programmer, one composer. Interesting. When a third-party publisher? Yeah. Welcome, David. Welcome. It's cool. It's cool that that game took off. It's like that game took off like years after it originally came out even. It's like you release a game and very few people play it. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub, Clover. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the emotes. Yeah, so when did they announce anything about the VR? Among Us in VR. When is that coming out? Can't wait to be suspicious in VR. Oh, what is that? What is that bad? Is that a TwitchCon thing? It is. Yo, it's the TwitchCon 2022. Did I get a better mic? Is this mic better than my other mic? No, this is the mic that for my VR headset. I don't know if it's better. It's the one that's built in by default to the Oculus Quest 2. Sorry, the Meta Quest 2. I'm gonna still call it the Oculus Quest. I don't like the Meta Quest. It sounds very clear. Okay. It might actually be better. I don't know, maybe the way I use my desktop mic is not good. Because the desktop mic I have is like the really expensive one that all the good streamers have, the SM7B. And I feel like I don't sound that good on it. I have no idea. Maybe my settings are off. Maybe I'm sitting too far from it. No, but it's literally right up against. I think maybe because like with this mic, the mic is always a fixed position for my mouth. And so it's like it's very specific, right? With a desktop mic, you could be sitting like far away from it. You can be sitting like anywhere. If I move my head around, it just sounds different. But then with this one, it's like no matter where I move my head, the mic is always right there. It's also a different type of mic. Like you got condenser mics, got dynamic mics. This one picks up more noise, I think, because it's a condenser type mic. So there could be if I had loud neighbors, you could probably hear them better with this. But I don't. Anyway, how much do you think these fish are worth? I will say $45. Alright, 41. That's close enough. 41, 45, same thing. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, several dollars. If this was The Price is Right, that wouldn't have been right. I would have been closer if I said $1. Yeah, I was wrong. I was literally wrong. How could this guy be so wrong? The most wrong guy I've ever seen. Anyway, it's a good Wednesday. I've disconnected from chat. Wait, is my internet... Am I still streaming? Why does it say connecting to chat? Both of my things say connecting to chat. This is green. No, it's yellow. It's orange. Okay, it's red. It's red. Have I disconnected? No, there's no way. Is Twitch having issues? Am I talking to myself? Are you guys seeing this? Is my internet down? Is Twitch down? It still says connecting. Oh no, oh no. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna try to manually reload the page. Okay, reload. Nope, it still says connecting. Is Twitch down? Oh no. Is my internet down? My internet can't be down. No, I'm connected. Okay, okay, chat is, it still says connecting. What if I got a notification on my phone? Twitter. Oh, I can't can't use Face ID because I'm in VR. Okay, I don't know what that notification is. Here, I've face unlocked to my phone. What is that? What is this? Twitch is down? Yeah, Twitch is down. Oh well. You guys are still watching though, right? You can just be here. I did get the message. Just at me on Twitter. Yep, I can read that. It's right there on Twitch. Is everyone's Twitch down? Just me? It's not just me. I'm literally just out here talking to myself. If I do a raid, no one can say anything though. Let me check. Check someone else's chat. Who am I gonna check? Let's check. Let's check Choco Jokes. Yo, her chat's also down. No, it says we're good now. We're not good. Reload the page. Nope, it's not working. It's not working. No, but there's people saying things in her chat. Sag. Let's check some other streams. I'm checking another stream. Nope, can't connect to chat. Twitch is literally dead. How could they do this? How could they do this to me? On the day they announce legs, you're gonna have Twitch go down? Come on. Look at how excited these people are. They have legs now. And you can't talk about it in chat. Yeah, Twitch is down. Twitch stream is still running. I know. I'm reacting to messages right now. See, like, it's like around the time I usually end my stream. Oh, we're alive? We're back? Are we back? I see a message. It's right there. Unable to load emotes? What? I can't load my emotes. Oh, there they are. Where's my... not like this. Look at that. Oh, it's back in here as well. Alright, cool. Now we can do a raid. Let's do a raid. We're back. We're back. Just in time for me to end this stream. Okay, so I was live the whole time. I just thought, you know, maybe I was talking to myself. I wasn't. Okay, we're back. Yo, we had the collective moment. All streamers on Twitch. They're like, what am I doing? Yeah, every streamer right now is asking, hey, was I live? Am I still live? Everyone is so confused. He's playing 2048. Okay, Twitch chat died for literally everyone. How could Twitch do this? How could they do this to me? What about those streamers that are so dependent on chat interaction? What can think about them? They could be like, what am I supposed to say now? There's no one saying anything. Okay, we're gonna end the stream soon, so let's see what today is. Is Twitch Plays Pokemon still going on? Do they still do that? Anyway, today, Farmers Day, National Pet Obesity Day. Day of Respect for Cultural Diversity, so true, so true. Emergency Nurses Day. A bunch of national holidays. International Top Spinning Day. National Bring Your Teddy Bear to School. Okay, I thought it said to work day. Oh, National Curves Day. National Fossil Day. National Free Thought Day. Gumbo National Martin Day. Pulled pork, whoa, frick. Pulled pork, that's the ham flow reference right here. National Stop Bullying Day, true, so true. Take your parents to lunch. World Arthritis Day, we got a bunch of birthdays. You normally don't see these birthdays on my regular stream because I crop these out. I manually edit them out. You're rating Twitch Plays Pokemon? Does it still happen? Do they still have that? Let's do National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day. To school. to work. To school. Yeah, to school. National Bring Your Teddy Bear to School. If there's like a teddy bear emote, you could use that one. Alright, who am I rating? I don't know. Which of these people? So I've rated these people recently. I think I may have rated all of these people recently. No, I haven't. Never rated me. What's me doing? Some kind of VR stream. I think this is some sort of VR stream. I don't know. You want to watch a VR? Let's rate. Let's rate meat. I don't think I've ever rated meat. There it is. Some sort of collab in VR. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I will stream something. I'm not sure what. Something. I'll do something. I'll stream something. I'll set my bitrate to 4,000 instead of 6,000. See if that fixes things. Their handle is literally just meat. Yeah, it's meat. Literally meat, for real. For real. True, so true. Extremely epic gamer. A cave person VTuber, cave person themed VTuber. I feel like collabs aren't the best thing to raid into usually. But I've never raided meat, so there you go. There you go. Alright, raid is going. Raid is being sent. Goodbye.